Welcome to pregame.tv. It's Saturday Big East football, and we've got the matchup between undefeated Louisville, ranked 9th in the BCS standings, and Syracuse from the Carrier Dome. Syracuse getting a 1.5 in this game, total of 57.5. And Marco, I've been dogging the Big East all season long on the radio show, First Preview, and I was not a believer or not buying into the Rutgers hype when they had the solid start. And of course, they lost at home a few weeks ago to Kent State. And while I give Charlie Strong credit for turning this Louisville program back into a winner from where they were after Bobby Petrino left them, I still say they're way overrated as far as I'm concerned. We're going to find out a lot more about this team in this game against, although another Big East team. But I have this team ranked 23rd, Louisville, in my power ratings. They're ranked 9th in the BCS.
Well, I'll tell you, Scott, to me, and I've gone against Louisville several times this year, they're, to me, the worst undefeated team I've ever seen. The key, you got to find the spots where to go against them, and I don't know which way you're going on this game, but one of the things is this team can't stop the run. If you can run the football against them, you're going to accomplish two things. One, you're going to get a lot of yardage, but two, you're going to keep Teddy Bridgewater off the field for long periods of time, and that's the key because he is this Louisville team. And
I'll tell you what, Bryan, Louisville's toughest opponent thus far was North Carolina. They haven't played a tough slate at all. It's been Cupcake City. Yet Syracuse's non-conference slate was against teams that have a combined 36-11 record, and they represented themselves well. Even against USC, they knocked USC around a couple of times in the trenches and kind of exposed the Trojans in that game. But as far as this game's concerned, they've still averaged 464 yards per game, even though you throw in that tough schedule talking about the Cuse offense. They own the nation's 20th ranked passing offense. So if they're able to get that efficient 4 yards per pop when they carry the football, I think it just makes Nassib in this passing game even more dangerous against this Louisville squad.
Yeah, the line on this is really interesting because it came out in the 2.5 to 3 range. Now it's been bet down. You hear on talk radio people say, why is Louisville only a 3-point favorite, 2.5-point favorite? And you hear a lot of guys that we know, why is Louisville favored in this game? It's very interesting. And you take a look at Louisville the last 3 weeks. They had a +7 turnover margin, yet they beat only South Florida at home by 2, Cincinnati at home by 3 in overtime. You know, people are talking about the Atlanta Falcons in the NFL being an overrated, undefeated team. You can't get more overrated than Louisville right now.
Well, this one's my best bet. All right, I realize both teams are from the Big East Conference, but I've been dogging the Big East all year, and one of the reasons is this Louisville Cardinals team that I believe is overrated. I'm going to go against them in this spot. Bryan kind of hit on a couple of situations there where they've had the luck going their way and barely escaping against teams like South Florida and Cincinnati. They squeaked by North Carolina. The Cardinals are a handful of plays, guys, from being 5-4 or even 4-5, the way they've squeaked by some of these opponents. If Teddy Bridgewater doesn't get it going, this team has really nothing else to rely on offensively. It's him or nothing else. On the other side of the football, you've got good receivers, halfway decent running game, and Ryan Nassib, who I think is the best passing quarterback on the field in this game, even though Bridgewater gets all the hype. So I'm going to grab the couple of points here. As Bryan just mentioned, those of us who are in this business, who follow it every day, we don't win every day, but I think we got a winner here with Syracuse, my best bet on Saturday. When we come back, we got a best bet from Marco D'Angelo. He's going to talk about the SEC battle between Arkansas and South Carolina. All that and more right here at pregame.tv.